Going into this movie, I had a lot of good expectations. The trailer was intriguing, and the hype was something else. I've always been a fan of the Harry Potter series, both the movies and the books, but especially the movies. Now, the first two films I thought were a little plain. Not too bad, but they needed something. Then, as soon as The Prisoner of Azkaban rolled around, the characters started maturing and became more interesting. To me, the fourth installment is when they got everything right. The special effects were cool, the ending was made very nicely, and the scene with Harry and Voldemort was spectacular. It's the best movie of the series so far, and it's the first film of the series that really portrayed a villain character. Then came The Order of the Phoenix. It was a step down from The Goblet of Fire, but still good. Now, with keeping all of this in mind, I was very impressed with The Half-Blood Prince. It wasn't quite as good as The Goblet of Fire, but it was close. This was what people might call a build-up movie. It's mostly build-up for the seventh and final installment. Actually, to be completely honest, the seventh movie will take two parts, so if you want to be 100% accurate, then this movie is build-up for the Deathly Hallows Part 1. The beginning was a little rocky. Nothing major, just a few bumps in the road. Feels like it might have been rushed a bit, though after about 15 or 20 minutes things started to pick up. Also, right off the bat, you could tell that this film was different from the rest. It just had a different feel. With the characters maturing and getting older, you could definitely sense a change. As always, the casting and acting were terrific. Daniel Radcliffe was excellent, as was Emma Watson and Rupert Grint. Also, I must add that I think actor change from Richard Harris to Michael Gambon with Dumbledore in the third film was brilliant. I think in the first two movies, Dumbledore was just old and frankly annoying. In the previous four films, he's been alive and interesting. One of the changes that I was talking about was the humor, or the attempts to be funny. I was definitely surprised at all the jokes being made. It kinda threw me off guard. There was one scene where every time someone talked, the audience would respond with a chuckle. You might not think that they could pull this off successfully, but they did. Don't get me wrong, there were a few silly scenes or moments, but nothing to really hurt the film. The ending, in my opinion, was what made this film. The last half hour was visually appealing, with spectacular drama and dialogue. This would be a B movie without the ending. Everything is met, all the mysteries are solved, and new mysteries arise. This also makes for an excellent intro into the Deathly Hallows. The thing that made this conclusion so great is that it wasn't like the other films. There wasn't a huge fight or duel like the Goblet of Fire and the Order of the Phoenix. It was simple, yet stunning. Overall, this was another great installment to the Harry Potter series, with great dialogue, some unexpected humor, and an unbelievable ending. I also must say that there are a few frightening images in this film. Not much, but just keep that in mind if you are planning on taking children. However, if you're looking for an enjoyable film to see this weekend, then check out The Half-Blood Prince. Overall, I give The Half-Blood Prince 4.5 out of 5 stars. Now, I've debated over this for some time, and I finally came to the conclusion that I'm going to have a DVD giveaway for The Half-Blood Prince. Now, here's how this is going to work. What you're going to do is you're going to subscribe to my channel, that's the first thing, and then, after you subscribe to my channel, you're going to comment below on what your favorite Harry Potter movie is. That's it. It's that easy. And, what's going to happen next is, when the Deathly Hallows Part 1 comes out, sometime next year, I don't know when, sometime, I'm going to take all the comments, all the people who put down the favorite Harry Potter movie, and I'm going to put them in a hat, put all their names in a hat, and I'm going to draw. And the person's name I draw, or person's YouTube channel I draw, they will win the free Half-Blood Prince movie. And please remember that I have to have at least 100 people participate in this for it to work. So subscribe to my channel, comment below on what your favorite Harry Potter movie is, and you might win a free DVD.